Shout out to the K&J fam. You're back once again, rocking with Kristen and Jamil. And we're here again with another mukbang. And today, you guys, we are in love because we are eating Hawaiian barbecue.
Woo!
And we are, like always, super excited. We can't wait to dig in. As you can see, this looks amazing. We got our macaroni salad back here along with the rice, and then let's talk about the main dish, which is barbecue chicken. Over on this side we got volcano chicken.
Yes.
And then this one in the middle, I can't remember what it was. I think it was just like beef. It was just like beef.
It looks like beef. We're just gonna go.
It is beef.
It's beef.
It's beef. Did I say that?
No, I did.
Okay. I'm like, did I say that?
It's beef. I don't know. Okay, it is.
But it's like a bad southern accent.
Jill's like, we gotta introduce the food, and then I'm like, okay, what'd you get? And he's like saying all things, and he's like, that beef. He's like, I don't know what the heck it is.
I don't even remember what it was.
But it's beef.
I just like pointed when I went there. I was like, I'll take that. And she showed me. She was like, all right, cool. So
we're so excited for Hawaiian barbecue, you guys. Excited. Oh my God.
So, but before we start, we wanted to do two shout outs, two special shout outs. You know, we're always trying to shout out people. We have really special fans and really awesome fans.
The best.
So we wanted to give the shout out. By the way, before we actually do the shout outs, don't forget to share this video, like and subscribe for sure. Like this video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment below, of course, what you guys do, but continue to comment, which is awesome. But let's go ahead and shout these people out.
Yes, let's shout out Eric McPherson.
What's up, man? AKA EJ, by the way.
Okay, there you go, EJ.
Yeah.
Yes.
You showed us some love on our Facebook page, man. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
You know, your comment really hit home a lot, which was really cool. So we really appreciate you, man. So we wanted to definitely shout you out. I know it took a little while because I know we talked about shouting out a couple like last week, but had all these videos
a lot,
and stuff. Well, we forget, but plus we had a lot of videos lined up.
That's true.
So,
we did have a lot of videos, yeah.
So shout out to you, Eric, man. You were really awesome. We really appreciate it, man.
And then Paris G, shout out to you from Australia.
Wow. Oh, really? Yeah, that's
Down
right.
under.
Is that
the Down under? I don't know.
That's probably a pretty bad accent.
I apologize, Paris. I don't want to offend you. I just love Australian accents.
Yeah,
obviously, I can't do one.
That probably wasn't bad. I think. I can't really.
Down under?
It's probably bad.
I don't know. It's bad.
Yeah.
Trust me, it is.
But
I love accents.
Yeah.
And Australian accents are so good.
Yeah, no,
if I could do one, I would talk to myself all day. I would.
Well, definitely, Paris, thank you so much. I mean, you've been awesome watching the videos and shouting us out and commenting and stuff like that. So we really wanted to shout you out.
Yes, you're so sweet, so supportive.
Absolutely.
I know you talk about how you don't always have all of the plethora of amazing American food where you guys have, although you do have some good things.
Yes.
Hopefully you have some Hawaiian barbecue. I don't know. If you don't, here you go.
Exactly.
Hope you enjoy watching us. And if you do, go out and get some.
Exactly. So we're officially digging in, you guys. Yes. We're going to get started. Once again, comment anything below. Let us know what you think. And subscribe. All right, cool. By the way, this is like really rocky. So I'm going to have to stand up and make sure we don't drop it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to drop the tray and stuff. It looks like it's stationary and super solid. It's not.
You don't think it is?
It's not. No.
We can't gamble.
Well, just in case. So.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, no problem.
I like it when he serves me. Thank you. Yeah, I know. We just, especially if it did fall, I'd be so sad.
I'd be really sad.
So sad.
Especially since it's late night, everything's closed.
Ugh.
So that would be all bad. We'd be changing this into like a McDonald's mukbang. All of a sudden.
Oh, you guys! And after he serves us, we have an announcement to make too.
Oh yeah! Let's make it.
So we're excited. Oh, and then we have updates on what's going on around here. Oh, we just have so many things.
I know.
Hopefully, I won't forget.
Oh yeah, we got some updates.
There's some crazy stuff.
We got to tell you guys about this.
It's crazy.
All right, cool. You want rice too?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yummy.
No problem. I love when rice is like sticky like this.
Oh, I love sticky rice.
It's really good.
It's super good. That's good, babe.
Is that good?
Yeah. Okay. So, in the future, I mean, if you're fine with him, waiting and him serving.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine. Let us know. But in the future, I told him to let's just take down the food and we'll just eat on the table after our intro, and that way we don't have to serve ourselves. So if you
That's not true. No, it is true.
So if you want us to just take down the food and just put on the table afterwards and eat, so we're not taking 10 hours.
But people like it like
serve
this.
it. If you want it like this and you want us to serve each other, that's fine too. Just let us know what you want.
Okay.
We want to do more of what you guys want, right?
Just pretty much say, Kristen, you're wrong. Jamil, you're right. And then that's good. Cool.
Okay. So
All
let's
right.
talk about the exciting news.
Oh my goodness, we didn't even do a thumbnail. Well, we didn't do a thumbnail, but it's fine. We'll just choose one.
Oh, so sad.
It's okay. Here, let's put it all back.
I know. It's not. Okay.
It's all good.
You don't want to do a thumbnail now?
Nah, it's too late.
Okay.
It looks all weird.
Okay, you guys.
All right, cool.
So the news is we have another collab coming
Yes.
up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, super excited. We can't tell you who. It is a surprise.
Yes.
We want you guys to check it out. It's definitely going to be, and we're actually doing a challenge too. Did you say that?
No, I didn't, but I was about to.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
fine. Go for
talking,
it.
my
No,
bad.
go for it.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do a challenge / collab. We're super excited to do it with this YouTuber. So, yeah, you guys tune in tomorrow. So we're really
It's
excited
really
for
fun.
it.
It's
really fun.
It's a fun challenge. It's a great collab.
Uh-huh.
We're working with a really great person, so we're excited. So tune in tomorrow for our collab.
Exactly.
Our second collab.
So that's a volcanic chicken. You know, they drizzled the sauce on, so not everything's like coated in it, but it's really good.
It's really good. And guys, have you ever had Hawaiian mac and cheese? Not mac and cheese.
Macaroni and salad.
Listen, it's practically the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of.
Macaroni and salad. It's so good. They add like a little sweetness to it. I think they put a little sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Sriracha.
Because sriracha also, so there's this hot
This
sauce,
is why I don't like this
chili
food.
sauce.
You can't just eat off the plate.
I
That's
know,
why.
it's all good.
Okay. And then,
Just eat. All right. Well, maybe next time we won't do this. So at
we'll
least
see
that
what
way
you guys
can
like.
say.
Do you want us
Yeah.
to eat off of our plate, or are you cool with it just having it in
I
a
think it's fine.
Okay, let's see what they want. If they
You
want,
guys let us know.
okay.
Well, anyways, before I was rudely interrupted.
I know. Sorry, man.
No, it's all good. We got this chili sauce. So I don't know, a while back, I don't know if you guys remember, but we did a it was a Puerto Rican restaurant
Mukbang,
which was it has incredible food. But this sauce, it's the chili sauce that they sell, and I mean it's incredible. It's expensive. I mean, this bottle right here was like $7, which is crazy, but it's so good. It's so good. So, anyway, I got to every time I get rice and stuff like that, I try to remember to use it on it because it's incredible.
it's the best chili sauce
It's so
ever.
good. It's so good. So
I agree.
cool.
Okay.
Let me take a couple bites.
Yeah,
Take a
definitely.
bite.
You guys, it's been crazy today. Okay.
Yeah, it's like an apocalypse out this way.
Okay. I'll tell you what's going on. So, where we live in our county, 2 years ago, we had really bad wildfires.
You guys probably saw it on the news, you know.
It made national news, if you guys followed.
North Bay fires, because they knew about it, because they got all the way up to like Alaska where my brother lives. So, anyways.
So I have water. But anyways, so 2 years ago is the anniversary of the fires. And so it's been actually really hot lately and really dry. It hasn't rained for a long time. We've had a really long summer. So our gas and electric company, which on the West Coast is called PG&E, PG&E is shutting off people's power in this area and their gas for like 5 days as a preventative because they don't want wildfires to happen again.
That's so shady.
Yeah, well, we'll explain why we think that. Yeah, anyway, so, so they're doing it as a preventative to save lives because 2 years ago, a lot of people died. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to everybody who lost a family member or friend or property. It was honestly really tragic. So they're doing it to stop any destruction that can happen again. So literally 226,000 people in California. Is it California? I think in California are going to have no power and no gas for like 5 days.
Yeah.
Up to 5 days.
Yeah.
It's insane. That's a lot of people.
It could be a little less. It could be less. They say minimum 24, up to 5 days though. But I'm guessing it's going to be probably at least two. At least two, because Because it's been so bad out here. So dry and stuff like that, like Chris was saying.
So power's going out tonight at midnight. We might be affected. We might not. We're like on like they have like a map of places that are impacted. We're like on the border, so they could turn off our power. They might not.
Well, this is where for us the confusion comes in, because on one map, there's a map that just like is like a general map that goes out right to everyone out here. We're in the red zone, so our lights should be out. We're like right on the edge. We're there, right? But then when you go to the PG&E website, you put in our zip code and our address and stuff like that. It's like you're not going to be affected, and this map is better than the other map. Pretty much is what it says, like reassuring people. But we're still like, man, how we know? How do we know? We're still a little concerned.
Yeah. You don't know.
You never know. You never know. So
we're right on the border.
Yeah. Could I talk, or are you going to say more?
No.
So like, I went to go get this food. Well, there's a couple things. One, I went to Target earlier because I wanted to try and get. I mean, we have pretty much everything we need, but we get a couple of things. I get out there, and Target is packed. Oh, is that your hair? Of course it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Sorry,
oh, man.
That's all good. On there.
Me neither.
Sorry, babe.
Okay.
My hair gets everywhere.
My hair gets everywhere.
My bad.
It's because it's long.
Yeah.
So long,
I have no idea how that happened.
No, it's all good. You want a napkin?
No, please.
Cool. So anyways, Target. Got to Target, and it's packed. Obviously, it makes sense. People are preparing because they're going to cut off the lights for so long. They don't know how long, so there were no shopping carts and nothing. But anyways, fast forward a few hours later, I could get the food. And I passed like 2 different gas stations on the way there, completely different cities. Packed. Out. I mean, there was like nowhere to go with the gas station. There was like nowhere to get by. Couldn't go around people. It was packed in both of them. So I guess people are getting out of town.
Everyone's filling up their tanks. It's like the apocalypse. Oh,
That's
crazy.
what it feels like. Feels like the apocalypse around now.
So I went to Target to try to get some supplies, like you said. There were no shopping carts. There wasn't even a basket to hold. As you know, Target has hella shopping carts.
And at least not this way. The way Target works, because I go there all the time, shopping and stuff. Around afternoon, from morning to afternoon, it's actually packed up until about 1 o'clock. After that, it's slow until probably around like 6 o'clock. People start getting off and they go up there to do that shopping, night shopping. And I got there about like 4:35 or something, and it was packed. So I knew everything was going to be gone. So I got there, everything was gone.
He left. He left Target.
I was like, I'm not even gonna. Why even do this?
Oh my god.
So
that's crazy.
But I get it. They're turning off the light. I mean, I hate to see the power go off. But I get it. Those fires were bad.
I mean, you can't repeat that. Like, I get it.
What happened was, there were winds that were really, really strong that the night of the fire. Once again, 2 years ago, right? Was this 2 years ago?
It's like the anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the anniversary. This was the same month.
Bad timing, because everybody's triggered. Everyone's scared.
Yep.
Because it was traumatizing.
Yeah. So, anyways, nighttime. It was in the middle of the night. Winds were super, super heavy. And I guess something happened. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think a whatchamacallit, right? Transformer fell or something.
Something happened.
Something happened and a smaller fire started, right? But, by the way, I'm drinking Powerade, which is why this looks red. It's not Kool-Aid. Although that does sound good.
Yeah, Kool-Aid does sound good.
Anyway, so the winds, because they were so heavy, pushed the fire. I mean, where the fire started was like in the kind of the middle of nowhere. And it pushed it and over to different cities to where it landed on houses, residential areas, which it doesn't do that normally. Usually there's no brush over there, so it's not going to cause a fire like that.
Right.
And because it happened in the middle of the night, nobody was prepared for it. Nobody was ready.
Like
Everyone
1
was
in
at
the morning.
home. 1 in the morning. Yep. Luckily, everyone was knocking on doors, getting people out, and stuff like that. So it was nice of people to do that. You know?
Well, yeah. It was so scary.
Mm-hmm. But that was insane. And then how our experience with it, we lived, you know, where the fire was, we were the next city over, right? Mm-hmm. So we we get a call from a friend that's close by too.
At like 4 in the
Like
morning.
4 a.m. in the morning.
We never got calls at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, our friend.
Yep.
I was like, why is she calling?
And she's like, everything's on fire. The city's on fire. Right?
We're like, what?
We're like, what? Open the window, and we got a hill that connects our city to the next city. It was glowing red. The top of it.
It was so
and
scary.
now this was, you know, the hill was about, 5 miles out? 10 miles?
About 5 to 10 miles
5
away.
to 10 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's a huge, huge hill,
Mm-hmm.
you could see it
It's
lining.
it's a mountain.
It's a mountain. Yeah, it's a mountain. Essentially, it's a mountain.
Yeah.
You could see it lining the whole mountain, which was crazy. So,
and then I looked, we were on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
I can see the mountain. Luckily, we had a view of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hella on fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yep.
My friend says the whole county's on fire.
Yeah.
I looked down at the driveway, people getting out of the gate at our apartment complex. Hella cars are leaving.
Yeah.
Like, it is 4 in the morning. Nobody leaves at 4 in the morning.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hella people. I was like, Jamil, we gotta go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was so scary.
So we started to pack, but, fortunate for us, unfortunate for so many people, but fortunate for us, it didn't actually come into the city, so...
Into where we live.
Yeah, they contained it. I guess they contained that specific area.
At the bottom of the mountain.
At the bottom of it before... Oops. Knocked over stuff. Before it got over to us, but... It was crazy. That whole day, the fire took out, like, everything. There were wineries over there. Mm-hmm. We're over in the Napa area.
Houses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Napa Sonoma area, and there were, like, fires. Mm-hmm. Yeah, houses, everything.
A lot of people died.
Yeah.
It was very sad.
So
PG&E, our
because of that, yeah.
gas and electric company,
Mm-hmm.
is currently in the process of paying retribution to
because they got in a lot of trouble for that.
hundreds of thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that to happen again. So we got why.
Yeah, because I'm just knocking stuff over.
Yeah, listen. Or like a bull in a china shop.
It's because I'm still hungry, I'm like, man, can't put food in my mouth fast enough.
Good.
Anyway, so because of that, they're just taking precaution because they were at fault essentially for the fires apparently. Mm-hmm. So to the point which is actually kind of crazy, during the fires on Facebook, I literally had, I don't know if you got this, I got an ad of Aaron Brockovich. You guys remember that movie, Aaron Brockovich, the lawyer? I actually never seen it. Kristen tells me that's who she was.
It's a great movie.
Anyways, but...
you never seen Aaron Brockovich?
No, never seen the whole... Well, I saw pieces of it, but not the whole thing. Anyways, she pops up on Facebook like, hey, if you're in Sonoma County and this happened to you, call our law firm now, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. So, anyways. But, so they're playing it smart. Mm-hmm. But, it still sucks, I don't have power, Mm-hmm. So,
like, if it's gonna save lives, it's great. But people are just like acting like it's the end of the world,
Seriously.
Honking at each other.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Running into
people
each
driving
other.
like crazy, yeah. And then you go into Target too. People like cutting me off, bumping into me and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Man, you guys. Yeah, I don't want the power going out too, but calm down. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But 5 days is scary.
Yeah, 5 days is.
So.
I lived somewhere where our power went out for 3 days. Somebody crashed into a transformer.
Uh-huh.
In Marin, where we lived, and it took 3 days. Yeah, it was 3 days for them to fix that.
Yeah, I've had the power out for like a few days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was not cool.
I think that happens sometimes, but it's hard. Like, it's just a reminder of how much we rely on
That's right.
electricity.
Which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of crazy power stories.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I got a good story for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, you guys are going to like this story. So, when I was in middle school, granted, I was really bad in middle school. Like, really bad. So, don't do this. If you're in middle school, high school, college, if you're just anything, don't ever do this. I got in a lot of trouble, and I'll get into that, too.
Which is crazy because he's like the nicest person.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and so good now.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard for me to believe that you were mischievous.
So, middle school, one day, make it into school, and I think before school actually even started, power goes out across the whole school, right? I went to school in San Francisco, and they had gates all around the school, or fences all around the school, right? And they locked the fences, obviously. So, maybe for about an hour or so, teachers were like, hey, stay, because the power comes back on, you guys are going to have to go inside. But they kept everyone in the yard, right? So,
why is that? Is that a safety concern?
I think so.
If the power is off?
I think it is. I think it is for a safety concern. Man. I'm pretty sure it's for safety concern.
Are you dropping everything?
I hate when that happens.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so power's out. Everyone's kind of rambunctious and going crazy, right? So finally, after about an hour, a little later than an hour, some of the teachers are telling kids, you know what, go ahead and leave, right? So there's multiple different entrances and exits all through this gated area.
And you're in middle school.
We're in middle school.
I'm surprised they just really just go.
I know, right?
Just go.
Well, this is in the 90s,
yeah,
so...
Times have changed.
And they don't do that anymore. Not in San Francisco, too. So, why did they do that?
It was just different.
That was all bad.
It's not like if you can get home, go home.
Exactly. If you can get home, get home. So, anyways, so I can't remember how I found out, but some of the teachers were letting people go while others weren't, right? So me and my friends, we get word. We start walking over to the area where we can leave. No joke. As we're getting there, I start to tell my friend, I'm like, dude, maybe we shouldn't leave. You know, we can get in trouble because, you know, I don't know if we should, we shouldn't. Finally, after a couple minutes of talking, we're like, let's just do it. Let's just leave. As we're going there, the power comes on. The teacher stops everyone saying, sorry guys, you gotta go into school.
So basically you prevented your friends from leaving because you had to process it.
Well, it wasn't just me, it was them too.
No, they were all, yeah.
We were
so
all
you're all
saying
ambivalent about it?
Exactly. So, and we weren't going to be up to no good. I mean, I wasn't going home. I was going to go downtown, walk around, kick it. So it was the best thing for me to be at school. So anyways, as you could tell, as you probably realized, I'm mad in class the whole day. Just like, I could have left. I had friends that left. They weren't there, so I couldn't hang out with them. I'm like, man.
I'm so jealous.
And a lot of people left.
Oh,
It was
I'm sure.
empty. It was empty. So I'm upset. Anyways, come up with a bright idea. Don't know why. With one of my friends. I was like, you know what, dude? After school, let's go to all of the circuit breakers all around the school. Unscrew because they had these little screws that they had in there. Let's unscrew them and break them. That way another power outage will come out. And, that way another power outage will come out. And the next day we won't have to go to school. Allegedly, by the way.
Do not try this at home.
And don't try this at home. This is allegedly. This is the story, allegedly. That happened.
What do you mean? You said you did it.
Well.
Oh, allegedly you feel like now you're not.
I'm not trying to incriminate myself. It's allegedly what happened. Anyway.
Okay.
I got my friend. He's like, good idea. Right? Obviously, middle school, you're not.
That's That's a genius plan.
Let's do it. So we went up and down the floors. School was out and everything. Oh, but this is what happened. Him and I meet out in the yard, basketball yard, outside San Francisco. And, San Francisco yard. Well, it's the school. It's in San Francisco. And we put our backpacks down. And we're like, all right, dude, let's go do this. So we go up and down all the yards, all the wings of the school where the circuit breakers are. And we're just breaking them. No teachers walking by. No one suspecting anything. No one saying anything. And
so anyways, you're opening up all of them. And how do you break it?
So you open up. We were opening it up.
Uh-huh.
And they had these little circular circuit breakers.
Uh-huh.
You just unscrew them. Mm-hmm. And they were glass. You just throw them on the ground and break them. I don't even know why we broke them. There wasn't like a need to break them.
Well, what were you going to do with it if you didn't break it, though? You have to break it.
I mean, I guess we
could have.
it? Yeah, we could have returned them after the power outage.
So you think that those glass ball things that you unscrewed?
Well, nothing.
No, thank you. That's what caused the electricity to be on.
Yeah, because
like if you take those out, the electricity doesn't work.
Exactly, which we knew that because they were circuit breakers.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about circuit breakers.
I don't really know anything either. That's why I keep calling them that because I'm sure they have another name for it. But that's what they pretty much were. They were like, they kept the power on. So we unscrewed them thinking that's going to black out the whole school if we unscrew a lot of them. Mm-hmm. So anyways, long story short, like I said, we met outside and had our stuff outside. So we're in the school, walking back and forth, running up and down the stairs, going to these circuit breakers, breaking all these things. Finally, we're like, all right, we've got all that we can get. Mm-hmm. So we go back outside, get our backpacks to go home, and our backpacks are gone. Okay, just nowhere to be found. And let me tell you, this was something that was crazy too.
Sorry, where did you leave the backpacks?
That's why I emphasize San Francisco. Because I left it on a basketball court, the basketball yard, or the basketball court in the school.
In the school.
But, after school, they leave the gates open so anyone could go in and out of the yard. Anyone in the whole world could walk right in and out.
They leave them unlocked?
And, yeah, they leave them unlocked. And I literally left the backpack me and my friend left backpacks on the bench out there. So it was like waiting for someone to just take it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because that was the one day that I took all of my books home. I never take my books home, ever. I never took them home. Not all of them. And you gotta pay for them. You lose them in some way, you gotta pay for them. So, anyways.
So you go out, your backpacks are gone.
Backpack's gone completely
because you didn't want to lug it while you were breaking the law.
Exactly. Instant karma, pretty much. Uh-huh. So anyways, long story short, there's a couple ways I can end it. Way number one, we go to school the next day, and let's just say we didn't know what we were doing because there was still power. Apparently, what we were doing was unplugging circuits from just one or two rooms individually, not the whole thing.
Yeah, so when you unscrewed it and you pulled it out, did any power go out?
Yeah, in literally like one or two rooms. Like there were a few rooms that had no power. No, nothing. Once you unscrew it, that's all that happens. You just unscrew it. They were like, yeah, it's weird.
But isn't power supposed to go off, like when you unscrew it?
Power did go off. Not.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, I don't remember. I guess it's been some years.
Like maybe there wasn't light around you for you to know.
Maybe there could have been like an LED light kind of illuminating, letting us know that thing was lit. Was working. Yeah. And when you unscrew it, maybe that light goes out.
Maybe.
But everything was. This was. This is the end of the day, so lights are out in all the rooms. So it's not like I know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing was on. Exactly.
Nothing was on anyway. So is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So you couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
You just were like, okay, the thing's out. So,
exactly.
Okay, mm-hmm. So you only unscrewed it for a few rooms.
A few rooms. Literally, like, I remember going in and just asking people, like, is your power out? And I had one friend who was like, yeah, man, our power was just out. In one of our classes just all day. It was like it was random.
Did you tell him that you did it?
I wasn't telling nobody. Word gets around quick. You don't tell nobody. So anyways, so that didn't work out. And then this what's even worse is we didn't, my mom had to pay for the books. And we were broke. And my mom was not happy. I got whooped every single day that week. No, I'm not joking with you. I got whooped every single day. My mom
really?
Was pissed. That never happened before.
And now... Normally you get whooped because like your parents are like really mad at you in the moment because you do something.
Yeah, well, we kept you think about it. And then it was bad.
She'd think about it,
really bad.
and then she'd whoop you.
Yeah.
Because you told her that you got your book stolen. See, that's the thing.
I didn't tell her what happened.
No, that's the thing.
When she watches this video, she'll find out. Hopefully she doesn't. Because she still doesn't know today. But that's what happened.
Well, it's funny because technically she's whooping you for an accident of losing your backpack, but let alone had you had told her.
Oh, it would have been way worse.
That's what I was saying.
It would have been way worse. I mean, like, hey, I'll take all day that it was stolen. I guess I could have said it was like I was jumped and I fought back valiantly and I lost.
You should have said that.
I could have said that.
You know what? She wouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's true.
She would have probably still done it. She would have been like, but you lost it and I gotta pay, so.
Well, those books are super expensive, as you guys probably know.
Yeah, it was. I think it was $150. I'm pretty sure.
Total, and that was cheap. Yeah, and this was the
Which
90s,
was cheap.
and that's cheap now. Like now, it would have been like probably $500.
Yes, well,
for all your books.
Exactly, because they weren't really thick books.
Right.
One was a thick one, the science book, but everything else, I don't think I took every single book, but I took all except for like 2.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
the main ones you took.
Mm-hmm.
And you lost your backpack. Yep. And I'm sure you had like supplies in there.
I did. Pencils and stuff. I had $20 in there. They got me. Instant karma. Do not try this at home.
I can't believe you guys left your back. You're like, let's just leave them here. They'll be safe.
I know, right? I mean, it's not like we were thinking out this whole thing to begin with.
Not at all.
I mean, there was no thought.
You guys are what, 12, 13?
Yeah. Middle school.
Oh, it's so
12, 13.
funny. It's bad.
I was bad in middle school. That was bad. And that was probably the worst thing I did. Because I could have got expelled if they had caught that. Oh, but see, here's the thing about that school. They probably wouldn't have expelled me. They were very much like, now you would have been expelled. Mm-hmm. But then they're very much like, you're just going to get punished, but you'll be here. You'll be suspended and you'll have to pay for it. Your parents will have to pay for it, but you won't get expelled. You'll just get in a lot of trouble. Because that school, I remember what they did was, instead of suspending people first, they did what's called can duty. So they made you during lunchtime pick up cans. Because they, sell sodas and stuff like that. So there were cans always all over the yards. So instead of suspending someone if they got in trouble, they were just like, can duty for 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, we had things like that too. We had like the litter.
Oh, they did?
The litter pickup.
Oh, okay. I think it's a great idea.
After lunch.
I think it's a great idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, if someone's doing something really bad, yeah, suspend them. But for the most part, I think it's a great idea.
Okay, so I'm thinking of something bad I did.
Go ahead.
But mine
Yeah, you should have went first.
Mine pales in comparison.
Isn't it hails?
Pales.
It's pales? In comparison?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've used that word before too. But hails in comparison, I guess, means it's way bigger.
Oh, no, my nose. No.
Sinuses?
No,
What's wrong?
What's
going on?
Oh my god.
You alright?
No, I feel like I have to sneeze really
What's
bad.
Wrong?
Can I have a napkin or like a?
Oh, I just used it. Here,
just my nose had like this. Ew, no, I don't want to use it.
I'll get you another one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Just like my nose is like, it tickles. Mm-hmm. Super bad right now. Oh my god.
Did you see her snatch that, by the way, from
me? Sorry, I did
Okay.
snatch it. I'm sorry.
Okay, you saw the snatch.
Can we try it again?
Now, you guys know about the pet peeves,
Oh
right?
my god, I hella snatched it.
Oh no, I forgot to turn off my phone. I put it on airplane mode.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I might get a call.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, never mind on the story. I'm like messed up right now.
You messed up?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll cover it next time.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, you alright?
Yeah, it's just like all of a sudden my nose. It was like super tickly. It is allergies. Is my mascara running? Mm-mm. Are you sure? No, okay, okay, I think I'm good. I'll tell you my story.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, sorry guys.
And it better be good.
Woo! I don't know what happened. Okay. Now you have like an itch just like in your nose and you can't like... Okay, are you sure you don't have mascara on me?
No.
Okay. No. Okay, see, mine's not even a good story.
It could be good.
This was the universe telling me, Kristen, don't tell your story. But I'm going to tell you. Okay, so I went to camp when I was younger, and we had an attendance to sign in, and so you had to write your name down every time you came and signed in. Yeah. Anyways, I came in and I signed my name in, but I also wrote 2 other fake names after me. And the names were like, I don't know what the names were. It was like, I don't know, but I did like first and last name and first and last name. Anyways, later on during lunchtime, you know, that's when like the staff members had to take roll call and stuff. And they were like, does anybody know a Brandon, Johnson or
super generic name.
Yeah, it is super generic.
A John Smith.
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah, I just like I forgot what the names were.
Yeah.
I want to say I did a Brandon because I used to watch 90210. It was like a Brandon something and maybe even a Dylan. I don't know. It was something with the last name.
Yeah.
Was it a Russell? I forgot what the last name. Anyways, so does anybody know a da-da-da-da? And then they're like, because we don't know a da-da-da, the names. And then I remember being like, oh my God, my heart's racing. They can't find these people. They don't exist. They're like, and then the guy's like, the attendance list is not something to fool around with, you guys. If you just wrote it, that's fine. We're not gonna, won't get in trouble. Just like let us know. By the way, all the campers are sitting, like, looking at him making the speech. I'm like, I'm not gonna raise my hand and be like, I like made up the names, So I totally didn't say anything, but my heart was racing and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get in so much trouble. And so basically nobody fessed up because it was just me. Yeah. And I didn't tell anybody that I did it. And so after their speech, they knew anyways that they were fake names. And so...
you didn't go to jail for this?
No.
Or did you?
I didn't. But what
that's like
happened
some
was
criminal stuff there.
No. Some peer, some like other camper was like, you should compare the handwriting of the names to, whoever, a real person and see if it's the same handwriting. When she said that, I was like, this bee, like trying to like outsmart everybody. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get in so much trouble. But they didn't do it.
Well, I don't think that.
So I never got in trouble, but I was so scared. I'm not saying that's the worst thing I've done, but
well, that's worthy of jail time. I'll tell you that. Right now, you're lucky. You're lucky you're not spending time right now in jail.
Listen, like it was scary. Anyways, I was going against the grain. I was breaking the law.
How old were you? Like 5?
I was a little. I was probably like 7, 8.
Oh, 7 or 8. Oh, come on. You can't even do anything at that age. That harms anyone.
Isn't that funny?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, they could have just seen if you wrote it right after the names. Like if you put your name and then the other 2, they should have been able to be like, Kristen, come on.
I think I was smart enough to write it in a different grade. There were the kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
I see.
5th. I think I wrote it in a different grade.
I see.
But I put the 2 names were the same handwriting, obviously.
Yeah, I see.
Wasn't I bad? Wasn't I bad?
Rebel. Without a cause.
But it's like, to be like, oh, just admit it. Like, you're not going to get in trouble.
Yeah, right. You're not going to.
Yeah, right?
Why admit it then?
Yeah, exactly.
You should have said that. Be like, teacher, it wasn't me, but why would I admit that then?
I don't like going against the rules, though. Like, I get nervous. Funny. I can't handle it. It's, like, super nerve-wracking.
So you
were also, it's one thing if you broke the Transformers yourself, or whatever they were, circuit breakers, but to have a friend do it, and then you're trusting that the friend's not going to snitch?
I know.
That's bold.
Nah, he was cool. Like, he was a really good friend. Really good friend. Yeah, he was, it was funny. By the way, he lost his backpack. Sorry to jump short. Sorry, but he lost his backpack. I was like, how'd your mom react, dude? He was like, she was fine. I'm like, man, what? You didn't get hit once?
Was he white?
Nah, it's black dude. It's black dude. It's black.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no, it's black dude too, which is crazy.
He's like, it's all good.
Yeah,
well,
no, his mom was, Okay, actually, let me take that back now. I remember his mom got a little mad at him, and then he said that she just dropped it, and I was well, I'm like,
You're
man,
like, I'm getting a woman.
I'm taking his belt. Man.
You totally win.
I'm like, I got every single day of the week. I should have been like, dude, do you want Thursday and Friday? Because I've been getting it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, man. You did this too, man. Do you want Thursday?
Every time she thought about it, she got mad.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It was bad.
That sucks.
It was bad. So, anyways, when you're younger like that, you just don't think things out all the way, which that's what it comes down to. I didn't think things out. If I thought things out, I'd have been like, wait a second. Leave my backpack here?
Yeah,
right.
I
would have been like, why am I going to, mess with these circuit breakers and stuff like that?
100%. I feel like I've done bad things.
I'm sure you have.
I know I have. I just, can't, but, I've done things to where, you remember the feeling of, your heart racing?
Okay. Yes.
I did things like that. I did things where my heart was racing because I knew it was bad.
Come on.
I did.
Kristen, you didn't do anything in your life. You didn't do nothing down.
It was nothing.
I don't believe Kristen.
It was nothing crazy. Yeah, no. I mean, so one time we were supposed to go in from recess. Mm-hmm. This is the after school program, and you had to go back in. You go in, you go out of the after school program. And we were all supposed to go in and have snack time. Mm-hmm. And my friend and I were like, "Ooh, let's hide in the playground and not go in."
I can't believe we're even telling this story. Hide in the playground.
So we hid in the playground underneath whatever. We're trying to find a hiding place. And literally 5 or 10 minutes after they all went in, the daycare lady comes out with a mom because my friend's mom was looking for her. And so we're like, they're coming, let's hide. And so we try to hide underneath. And then the daycare lady, her name was Tia. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, Tia. She was an amazing person. Really fun. Anyway, she was like, hey, is that you guys? Totally new.
She saw you guys.
And because we were totally ducking and hiding. And then my friend comes up and pops up and is like, oh, we didn't know that we were supposed to go inside.
Yeah.
Totally lying. And then we didn't get in trouble. But.
Man, second time you could have went to prison. That is the second time.
Okay. That was really nerve-wracking.
That's pretty sad. I got way crazier stories than that. In middle school, I did some crazy.
We can make, if you want to hear more Jamil's crazy stories or my rebellious era, let me know. I have stories. I'm sure I can think of stories.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
You just got something that's not that bad. These aren't that bad.
In high school, I was a little more rebellious.
Well, ditching school if you did.
I ditched.
That's not that bad. That's common. That's common.
Sometimes.
That's like you know what I mean.
I did things that I can't tell on camera.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like that counts.
Exactly.
But the things that I can tell on camera are not very exciting.
It's all good.
I never vandalized. Never trespassed.
Yeah. Whoa, I did some crazy stuff. You just made me realize.
I know.
Stuff.
No, I did things too, but I can tell a story.
No more stories. no more. If anyone's telling a story, it's going to be me. Because I can't take another. When I was 2. I went hiding and. Get out of here. Okay.
It's true.
I know.
It's so bad. I know. So yeah, I guess I didn't do anything crazy.
That's fine. It's all good.
I know I did though. I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, think about it.
I remember the feeling of getting in trouble.
That's right.
Or feeling like I could get in trouble at any moment.
If you guys want us to tell more crazy stories, I actually have some. I got a good 2 or 3 or 4, at least 3 that were really bad.
Illegal, basically, but yeah, You got
right? If you want to, sorry about that. I was just
that you got in trouble for?
Yeah, I didn't get in trouble for a couple of these.
Okay.
A couple of these, no one ever found out. But just, anyways. But if you want to hear more of these stories, hit yes down below, and I'll tell you guys some more stories. And
yes.
hopefully, I don't get in trouble for these because I haven't really told these stories to anybody.
You should think about it. You should really think about
Well,
it.
I'll think about it.
Figure out the statute of limitations.
Well, no one's gonna. It's not that bad. It's bad,
Okay.
but it ain't terrible.
Okay,
But,
that's good. And I'll think of
Right.
some too, you guys.
Yeah, yeah, definitely think of something. Think of something. All right, all right, you guys, we're heading out.
Okay, we love you guys so much.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Once again, comment, like, subscribe, but most importantly, share this video. That helps us out the most. And yeah, let us know if anyone else, if you have any shout outs, if you want us to shout anything out of you or your friend or anyone, let us know.
We can shout out some friends of
shout out
yours,
friends, yeah,
and some family members.
Absolutely, that's
That'd
actually
be fun.
yeah. If you have somebody you want us to shout out, let us know and we'll shout them
special
out.
someone who you love, care about.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna show them love too.
All right, you guys.
Love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for our collab.
That's right. Tune in for that
We're
challenge,
excited.
collab challenge. So
collab/challenge.
exactly. All right, you guys are wrapping it up.
Okay. Bye, guys.
We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.